Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, inshallah, I'm going to be talking about a very important responsibility that we have as Muslims, and it is actually such an honor to be given this responsibility. Why? Because this responsibility was not just the responsibility and the work of any ordinary person, rather it was the responsibility given to none other than the Anbiya alayhi salatu wasalam, the prophets that were sent by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with the message from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide humanity. So what is that responsibility? That is Amr bil Ma'ruf and Nahy anil Munkar, meaning ordering people to do good and forbidding them from evil. Now, one of the things that we believe in and we've been taught as children is that our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the last prophet. And because he is the last prophet, there's no other prophet to come after him. The thing is that this responsibility of da'wah, it has been removed from the shoulders of Anbiya, prophets, and put on the shoulders of the Ummah. And it makes sense because the Prophet ﷺ was the Prophet that was Rahmatul lil Alameen. He was a mercy for the worlds. He was sent kafatan linnas. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا كَافَةً لِلنَّاسِ بَشِيرًا وَنَذِيرًا. But yet, the prophethood that he was given was only for 23 years. So how could a prophet who's sent for 23 years could be the guidance and the guiding factor, the guiding person for all of humanity until the Day of Judgment? It is impossible to imagine that. So even that statistic and these numbers and these facts, they tell us that that responsibility was not simply the work of the Prophet ﷺ, but it is our responsibility, and each and every one of us is responsible for ordering people to do good, forbidding them from evil, and giving them da'wah towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This has been highlighted addressing this ummah in Surah Al Imran, in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, كُنْتُمْ خَيْرَ أُمَّةٍ أُخْرِجَتْ لِلنَّاسِ تَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَتَنْهَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنْكَرِ وَتُؤْمِنُونَ بِاللَّهِ. You are the best of nations. You've been sent for the benefit of mankind, and you order people to do good, forbid them from evil, while having iman in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And there's a very beautiful hadith which actually tells us that this work of Amr bil Ma'ruf and Nahy anil Munkar, it is part and parcel of iman. And the person that doesn't do it, then his iman is lacking severely. According to a hadith, the Prophet ﷺ said, مَنْ رَأَى مِنْكُمْ مُنْكَرًا فَلْيُغَيِّرْهُ بِيَدِهِ فَإِنْ لَمْ يَسْتَطِعْ فَبِلِسَانِهِ فَإِنْ لَمْ يَسْتَطِعْ فَبِقَلْبِهِ وَذَلِكَ أَضْعَفُ الْإِيمَانِ. Said, whoever sees any kind of evil being committed from amongst you, he should try to change it with his hand. And if he cannot change it with his hand, then at least he should be vocal about it and say that it's wrong. And if he cannot even do that, then at the very least, he needs to think in his heart that what is going on is wrong. And this, the Prophet ﷺ, is the weakest of iman. Now, if you can imagine, when the Prophet ﷺ, he said that to think something that is evil is bad is the weakest of iman, and we see sins committed night and day all around us, and yet a thought does not cross our mind that what is going on is wrong, so then where does our iman stand? That's a big question that we need to understand and need to leave this conversation with. So the summary, my dear brothers and sisters, Amr bil Ma'ruf, Nahy anil Munkar, it's our responsibility. And it's very, very simple indeed, that you look around the circle of friends who is not praying their salat, for example, to remind them, to tell them their responsibility as Muslims. You have to do it, I have to do it. You see that a person is committing sins and disobeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Who is going to prevent that? I'm going to do it, you're going to do it. Our responsibility is advising. Guidance is in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Guidance was not even in the hands of our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So we must do what we can in fulfilling our responsibility, and then making dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He guides the people that we are inviting. I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us tawfiq to understand and practice what has been said and heard.